This is day 1 of getting back into a weight loss phase after having a baby, and I'm whispering because the baby and my husband are sleeping. This is a quick little physique update. I'm not gonna show my butt. I'm only gonna show my front and my side. This is what my body looks like at 10 weeks postpartum now. I've also just had the most recent success with my meals, so I am excited to see what's gonna happen. All right, so it's lunchtime. If you hear background noise, that's because I have my baby taking a nap, so we have to make this as fast as possible. I just finished some check-ins with my clients and now I need to make my lunch. So I want to show you how I am making sure I'm staying on top of my goals while being a mom. Here I have prepped protein, rice. I'm not a rice person, but lately I'm like, I don't have the time to cut and prep potatoes. Veggies I have prepped. So I have carrots, I have lettuce here. We're going to add cucumber. And in the morning, while I was doing my check-in, I prepped more chicken because that chicken is almost done. And I did fajitas with that chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead and create my meal. So for my lunch, I get 125 grams of rice. Finish the rice, and I get 113 grams of my chicken, and this is chicken tinga that I made a few days ago. And of course I know it's not enough, so I'm gonna have to bring out the chicken that I made. For me, what has been really helping, especially during this very busy time of my life, is having food ready. I'm like, thank goodness I had built up that habit a while back. And here I have chicken tenderloins. So I like to make my protein a little plain. I still season it and everything, but throughout the week I like to add different type of seasonings. So it's not that much because I'm not off by that much. I'm going to add my fajitas. By the way, my veggies, I don't really weigh them out just because I know I eat enough. I highly suggest for people to weigh their veggies when they don't. You should be eating roughly around 2 cups of vegetables per meal, or close to 150 grams of veggies. I know that's usually what I have my clients do. That has helped them a lot. And the reason why I don't do it anymore is because I know my plates are full packed of veggies. I am not slacking off. But when you are new to this, most people don't eat enough vegetables, okay? So it's always good to either weigh it, track it, all those things. So I'm gonna go ahead and microwave this. I was going to add cucumber and stuff like that, but I'm gonna decide not to. I'm gonna leave that for dinner. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something. My husband and I have been living in this apartment now since we got married. When did we get married? I don't know, like 4 years ago or something. We never used the dishwasher. We've always had a dishwasher. We always thought like it was weird that people use the dishwasher. Now, to my defense, I do most of the cooking in the house, and then my husband tends to wash the dishes. This time around with a baby, and because the way we provide him milk is through a bottle, the best thing that we do is use the dishwasher because it washes the bottles and it disinfects them. So now we use the dishwasher a lot. So earlier when I did my check-in and everything, I thought I had recorded when I was prepping the chicken and I was talking, and I realized that I never pressed record. So I'm like, yay, that's amazing. I need to get back into this. So one of the things with this series, I'm gonna do my best to have vlogs, but I'm also gonna have a weekly recap where you don't have to watch my vlogs. If all you care about is like how my week went, where's my weight loss, and what have I been doing, you could definitely just tune into that, okay? okay? But if you're kind of bored, like I know for me, sometimes I just want to zone out and I just watch people do a vlog, then feel free to join my vlog. But I will be sharing like my meals and stuff like that. Today has been a little bit of a fail. Today I have not been able to go do my steps. I have nothing. I have 400 steps. I've been awake early. I didn't go to the gym today. I went yesterday. What happened was it was kind of gloomy, kind of rainy outside. He fell asleep and I'm like, okay, next feed, and next time he's trying to go to sleep, I'll go on a walk. So I'll put him on the stroller and go on a walk. But the day is kind of gloomy and I also have to catch up with client check-ins. So right now it's just, if I don't have the time, I don't really have the time. I have to choose what's more important to get done. And right now, most important thing to get done is, of course, taking care of him, making sure I eat, taking care of my clients, and I can figure out later. I did order a walking pad. So I'll let you know how that goes, because my hopes is that while I'm working, I can probably get steps in, just because it is a little bit more difficult. Now, my goal is still to keep my morning walks in. I don't just want to stay here, because otherwise I am at home all day and you could just tell when I haven't been out. I just don't feel good. Like, my walks are not just for weight loss or steps. My walks are just for me to mentally feel sane, because if I am stuck at home, I don't get that little like refresh my mind, calm myself down, kind of like my little pre-meditation time. All right, well, I'm gonna eat because I don't want him to wake up, and then it's his feeding time, and then I am behind on everything. All right, so come with me to the gym. It is 5:30 a.m. Definitely late. I want to make it at 5 a.m. But like I said, I've been trying to figure out what schedule works best, but also being flexible, because I don't know how long the schedule is gonna be for. So today I was able to wake up early and come to the gym and have my stuff ready, and we're gonna try and make it work. It's so nice right now. There's like nobody out. All right, let's see how much I can record in there. All right, so there is way more people than what I thought, but here we go. I just did my warm-up. I did my pelvic floor exercises. Right now, I did a warm-up of glute kickbacks. I'm only gonna share a little bit of the workout, not the whole workout, because it's already 6. I'm only one exercise in and I can't roll around anymore. This is 25. I had already tried one. I was like, oh, not so bad. So I'm excited. So this was supposed to be my warm-up, and I put 25s in here, and I did 20 reps. Not bad. So that means I'm gonna go ahead and push it for 45s. Yeah. Definitely heavier than what I thought, but not bad. I'm not gonna complain right now. The last time I did these, I was maybe 7 months pregnant. So I'm gonna take a little light. So we're gonna do abductions. One thing I see a lot of girls do is they just want to lift heavy and like push out. You want to keep it controlled. It's a tiny muscle that you're working out, so you really want to control the movement here. Also, this is like one of those exercises that you don't want to make eye contact with anyone. I like this machine because the machine across it is the shoulder press. So if somebody's using it, they're facing the other way. Compared to the machine next to me, it's the same machine. But that one has another machine facing you. It's not an abduction, it's an adduction. So pushing out, the person in front of you is pushing in. It's kind of weird. I should be heading home soon because I got to shower, make breakfast. We're learning what works. Workout done. Was it the best workout? No. Was it a good workout? Yeah, got it done. You know, that's all that matters. Right now, I don't have like the time or the mental capacity to be like, I'm gonna have the best workout. Right now, it's just like, I gotta show up, do it, keep that habit going, and that's it. So yeah, it was nice to try out some of the old exercises, and I think I'm ready to kick it up a notch. Out on my walk, the goal is to get 10K steps, and let me tell you, that has been a little bit of a challenge because time is kind of limited. I have to decide whether I could go on the walk, I have to get work done, or I have to clean a little bit in the house when he takes a nap. So right now, my goal is still to do one full walk outdoors. It is so important for me to get out of the house because let me tell you, postpartum emotions, hormones are extreme. For me, the one thing that actually helped was the moment I started getting out on walks. Because if I just stay home, then I'm kind of stuck in that whole little world and I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. And when I come out, I have a clear mind and I can just think better and I feel better that I'm doing something. So the goal is always to do one long walk in the morning or when I can, but hopefully in the morning. So right now it's 11 a.m. We kind of made a morning. My husband and I were trying to also do the after dinner walks, even if they're short. I actually caved in and bought a walking pad. That way I can work and get my steps in because like I said, getting 10K steps has been a challenge with a baby. I didn't think I would ever say that, but it has been. So yeah, here we are doing our short little walk. Okay, so we're out for a little kind of dinner date, which always feels like a little bit of a fail when we come out to eat. It took a little bit too long and we are starving, but this is what we're having. I'll share with you guys once we start cooking things, but we're doing Korean barbecue. We like to eat a lot of the protein. I'll share what type of protein I like to get. And we kind of stay away from like the carbs, but this is our favorite way that we don't feel like we're going too off track. So this is my flex meal, my off-plan meal that I like to enjoy. So I'll talk about that later on because it's pretty loud in here. All right, so we're gonna conclude this week with what I bought from Costco, all the exciting things that I bought. So I got frozen blueberries because I've been having, my post-workout has been oats with protein powder and I like to use frozen blueberries. They finally have egg whites, super excited. With the egg whites, I really like Laughing Cow cheese. That's why I got 2 of them. I used 1 wedge for 2 slices of toast. And then I also bought CeraVe. This is my sunblock that I use every day. Then I bought grilled chicken already cooked. Well, I don't buy already cooked things, but I really wanted to give it a try so that way if my clients need something that's easy on the go, then I can let them know if this is good or not. So I'll let you guys know once I eat it. I got eggs. We got ground turkey. The Chobani 20 grams of protein. This one is 0 sugar added. So I like the Icos. I didn't see any today. I also like the plain yogurt, the fat-free Greek yogurt from Costco, the plain one. So I got this one that has flavors. We're just gonna test it out. That's it. That's all I got. I did get myself an iced coffee from McDonald's, which we're gonna see if they didn't add any sugar to it. They don't know what black coffee means, so you do wanna be careful if you're getting black coffee. Make sure they don't add sugar in it and let them know, hey, I don't want anything in it. So that way, right now, maybe I'll add sugar, but I am going to add almond milk. And when I mean my sugar, I mean my Splenda or the syrups, the 0-calorie syrups. So yeah. We'll finish the 1 week of being back on a fat loss phase, the rebuild era here. Maybe next video, I'll show you how I prep ahead to have easy meals when life is busy. All right, make sure you subscribe and like the video. Bye.